It's another edition of Behind the Mic with AudioFile magazine. I'm Jo Reed. Michele Cobb is with me. We're talking No, we're not. We're talking instability. Excuse me, Michele. I hate to stabilize you.
Now, let's not be stable this week, that's for sure.
Okay, what are we talking about today?
HAVOC by Christopher Bollen, read by Maggie-Meg Reed.
I like her.
Yes, and you'll like this book. This made me think of Joe.
Oh, good. Tell me about it.
Although it's only 11 hours, so maybe not quite long enough for
No,
you.
it's double digits.
It's a thriller about a woman living in exotic hotels, so also hits my sweet spot. We meet octogenarian Maggie, who has been traveling
Mm-hmm.
nonstop since her husband and daughter passed away 6 years. And that's where we get that instability, sort of not living in the same place, having a slightly unstable life. She spends her time identifying bad marriages and
Okay.
encouraging their demise.
Okay, time out. She does this in the hotels or she does this among her
Yes.
friends? Okay, in the hotel, so with other
Yeah,
guests.
she's finding guests
Okay.
and she's like, is your marriage kind of rocky? Should I break it up?
That's kind of funny.
It's a great premise, and, unfortunately, her last couple that she was focusing on, they ended up in more than a breakup. Both of them are dead, and people started to look her way. So, that had been in Switzerland, and she got right out of there and has come to this aging luxury hotel in Luxor, Egypt.
Now that is a shift.
It is, and she's found her next marriage to break up.
Okay, question. So people start looking her way in Switzerland. Should they
Yes.
be looking her way?
I cannot say, it's a mystery, you
Oh,
should know
okay.
nothing.
Okay. Then I will not say. Okay, so tell me, she gets to Egypt and what happens next?
So she's found this couple to break up, but the couple has an 8-year-old son, pretty much a demon seed, named Otto. Okay. So he is such a problem. It forces Maggie to pivot, and it's hard to get away with not saying this, but she instead focuses on killing young Otto. So there you go.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this is shooting to the top of my list. Plus, it's read by Maggie-Meg Reed. So let's talk about her narration.
Oh, she does a great job. There's so much to work with. You know, the age range of the characters, because she got the 8-year-old and the octogenarian. She's got this exotic resort setting, psychological breaks, COVID, and the tone of the book itself is really humorous. So I imagined her in the booth having a great time, and I was having a great time because she was having a great time. So 11 hours like flew by for me.
Well, why don't we listen to her having a great time?
Let's meet dear old Maggie.
Okay, here we go. Havoc. This is Havoc by Christopher Bollen, read by Maggie-Meg Reed.
And mind you, I was only traveling to Egypt from a hotel in the Swiss Alps. The world has become a nightmare, more a box than a sphere, splintering at every edge. That first day when I breezed into the lobby of the Royal Karnak, Ahmed surely mistook me for a wealthy American idiot. I am 81 years old, and try as I might, I can't knock the Wisconsin accent off my tongue. To Ahmed's credit, he had no reason to suspect that I would be anything more than a short-term stay, 2 or 3 days at most. He must regard our faces the way we guests treat our room numbers, essential information to keep at the front of mind for the duration of our stay, only to be forgotten instantly as soon as we walk out the door.
Wow, I like Maggie-Meg so much. I mean, since literally back to the time of the time traveler's wife.
Yes, and it's funny here, Meg Reed is playing Maggie, so
Yeah. A lot of Maggie's going on. But we talked about recently, Robin and I, Chasing Beauty, that
Oh,
she also narrated. She does as much fiction as nonfiction. She really is very evenly divided between the two. She's such an intelligent reader.
Yes, and she really nailed the fun stuff. So sometimes I find the humor in the writing can be tamped down a little from the narration, and that was not a thing here. She enhanced it in many ways.
Oh, I really cannot. This will be a lot of fun to listen to.
There you go. Get some instability in your life, Joe.
Oh,
Here's your
I
listen.
will. I will. That's HAVOC by Christopher Bollen, read by Maggie-Meg Reed. Thank you for that great suggestion, and I shall speak with you tomorrow.
Well, you're most welcome.
Don't forget to follow Behind the Mic wherever you get your podcasts. Leave us a rating. It helps other people to find us. I'm Joe Reed. I'll talk to you tomorrow.